What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade basketball analysis coming to y'all with that instant analysis on YouTube and on the website. We're gonna talk about the Los Angeles Lakers beating the New York Knicks in overtime. This was a close game. It was a fun game. I feel like both teams was battling. The Lakers improved to 24 and 28, 11 and 16 away from Los Angeles. The Knicks fall to 27 and 25. They're 12 and 14 at home. Haven't really been able to hold it down at home. Came close, but some shots didn't go their way. I feel like they forced it a little bit, tried too hard, tried to go for the big play instead of making the simple, easy decisions. That's all they had to do. I feel like they wanted it a lot because it was at home. They wanted to prove a point, but it ultimately failed, and it blew up in their face at the end of the day. The Lakers did come out pretty well, 29 to 24 in the first quarter. The Knicks was able to outscore them 29 to 23 in the second quarter, 34 to 30 Lakers in the third. And then the Knicks made their comeback attempt, 31 to 28 in the fourth quarter to force an OT, but the Lakers was able to rebound and get it together and outscore them 15 to 9 in OT. When you look at Anthony Davis, he still looks a little rusty when it comes to movement. He's been falling all over the place. Don't look strong. Don't really look like he's really into it yet when it comes to laser locked in focus like he usually be, especially on the defensive end. I feel like he's still missing some steps and still got to get caught up to speed on some things. Still look a little rusty out there. But even though that was the case to me, for what I seen, he still had 27 points and he was plus 16 and plus minus. He had three personal fouls only, five turnovers, goes with the rust, and getting acclimated with his teammates. Two steals, one assist, nine rebounds. Two of them was offensive. 9 of 11 from the free throw line, which is pretty good. He missed his only 3-point attempt, and it was way off. But he still was 9 of 16 overall from the field, which is just great efficiency. He had good looks, good opportunities. He took advantage of them. I think he fell in love with the jump shot a little bit too much when it came to the post ups. He was facing up a little bit. I feel like that's a tough shot, even for AD. He needed a little bit more space on that jumper. I feel like he didn't really get the separation that he needed to make it quality looks, but he was still dominant in a sense. Rory looked amazing to me. He's more athletic and more mobile than I thought. Maybe because he wants to prove a point. He fits what this team needed. They needed size. They needed length. They needed another guy that can get his own shot, even off the dribble, even as a spot up shooter. He basically made my trade deadline, my trade analysis accurate. He has become exactly what I said he will become for the Lakers in his early Rui Laker days. But everything I said in that video came to fruition, and it just shows you how great Rui is as a player. 19 points, plus four and plus minus, four personal fouls, one block, nine rebounds, three of them was offensive, one or two from the free throw line, two or four from three. He don't need to take a bunch. He just needs to be able to have the confidence to knock them down when they're open. They're going to be opportunities where he's going to have a bunch of them. But what can you do when you get the ball? Will you keep it moving? Will you turn it down for a better shot? He's long. He's athletic. He can dunk. He can finish. He can catch lobs. He can be an off the ball threat if you don't pay attention to him. I think it's a lot of things that they can utilize him in. And we're starting to see it early because he was only 8 of 12 from the field. That's beautiful in the shot attempts that he had got. I feel like LeBron was finding them in transition. LeBron found them in the corners, and you want him to be a corner 3-point shooter because that's the best 3-point shot in today's game because it's the smallest distance from the basket for 3-point shots, and Rui can make that shot. He proved it, especially when you're getting them wide open, and all you got to do is catch, take your time, and get in rhythm and knock them down. And you have a playmaker like LeBron, King, Ramon, James. 28 points plus 22 and plus minus, two personal fouls. He had five turnovers, one steal, 11 assists, 10 rebounds. One of them was offensive, a triple double, his first of the season. I feel like he dominated the fourth quarter of this game. The tempo, the pace, and even in overtime, he really controlled the momentum of the game. And the Knicks seemed a little scattered. What they was trying to do seemed a little unorganized. 4 of 7 from the free throw line for LeBron. 2 of 8 from three. He did hit a big one in the fourth quarter that really gave them that cushion, but they wasn't able to ride it to victory right away as they had to win it in overtime. but he was 11 to 25 from the field. Brown Jr. 9 points, -9 and plus minus. Two personal foul, one turnover, three assists, five rebounds. Two of them was offensive. 1-1 from the free throw line, 2 of 6 from the 3-point line, 3 of 8 from the field. Just gave them length and size and was a disruptor out there, even though he didn't get a block or steal. Just made it tough to blow past the perimeter defense. Because he was able to stay in front of guys for the most part. Schroeder, 12 points, plus 20 and plus minus. Three personal foul, one turnover, six assists, one rebound, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 4 of 7 from the field. Did a good job penetrating and knocking down spot up threes, and that's what you mainly need him to do is find guys and collapse the defense and make guys' jobs easier because they have a lot of role players on this team. And Bryant, 9 points. I think he was good finishing in the paint and getting to the free throw line. 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 of 3 from the field, one rebound, -10 and plus minus. Westbrook did a good job of attacking, 17 points, -5 and plus minus, four personal fouls, one turnover, three steals, eight assists, six rebounds, three of them was offensive. 2 of 5 from the free throw line. He did make one three that was key, but the rest of them he missed. But he was 7 to 13 from the field. This is a good balance attack from Westbrook tonight. Lonnie Walker had a bad game, but he only played 13 minutes and took six shots. He was 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 4 from three, one rebound, one turnover, -10 and plus minus. And Christie, 6 points, plus two and plus minus, five personal fouls, two rebounds, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 2 of 3 from the field. Gabriel, Toscano, Jones did not play, although they was healthy. Coach's decision. This team did shoot blazing 51% from the field. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well from three, but not terrible. 33% from three, 11 to 33. 22 of 31 from the free throw line. That's 71%. They grabbed 44 rebounds, 29 assists, six steals, one block, 14 turnovers, and 23 points. The New York Knicks, on the other hand, Julius Randle had his face-up game going tonight and was able to hit a couple threes. He ended with 20 and 10, 23 points, 12 rebounds, four turnovers, four personal fouls, -10 and plus minus, five assists. Two of them was offensive, 9 of 11 from the free throw line, 2 of 9 from the 3-point line, 6 of 19 from the field. Sims, -16 and plus minus, 0 points, four personal fouls, one block, one steal, one assist, three rebounds. One of them was offensive. Jalen Brunson was ferocious, going to the basket, finishing with his left hand, making the threes, getting to the free throw line. They couldn't do nothing to really stop him from getting to the basket or getting to that push shot. He was just absolutely outstanding all night. And I feel like he's really been pouring it in these last basically 2 months. 37 points for him, big points, -7 and plus minus, two personal fouls, two turnovers, one block, one steal, six assists, two rebounds. One of them was offensive, 9 of 9 from the free throw line, 2 of 7 from three, 13 of 29 from the field. RJ Barrett, you just want more from him at this point in his career, especially when it comes from efficiency. 13 points, -6 and plus minus, three personal foul, one turnover, two assists, three rebounds, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 5 of 13 from the field. And then Quentin Grimes, 12 points, -9 and plus minus, two personal fouls, two steals, three assists, four rebounds. Three of the rebounds was defensive. One of them was offensive. 0 of 5 from the 3-point line, 6 of 12 from the field. Obi Toppin hit a key three, but that was about all he did offensively. 3 points, +3 and plus minus. Two personal foul, one turnover, five rebounds. 1 of 2 from the 3-point line. That was his only field goal attempts. Howard Stein, 16 points, 13 boards off the bench, a double-double, +10 and plus minus, five personal fouls. Seven offensive rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from three, 7 of 10 from the field. Miles McBride, 0 points, +1 and plus minus, one block, one steal, one assist, 0 of 1 from the 3-point line. Those was only attempts. Emmanuel quickly was able to get to the basket, knock down threes, and get out in transition basically. 19 points, +3 and plus minus, two personal fouls, one turnover, one steal, eight assists, three rebounds. One of them was offensive. 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 2 of 6 from the 3-point line, and 6 of 12 from the field. Cam Reddish, Derrick Rose, Fournier, Mikhail Luke and Archie Diacono did not play. Coach's decision. 44% from the field, 20% from three. That's what really killed them. They was able to get a lot of penetration, but wasn't able to capitalize on that by making the threes. And it was a one instance where they spent about 30 seconds trying to get a three when they really didn't even need it. And that could have cost them the game because they could have won the game at that point if they would have just used somebody just to get the penetration and just go for a basket or a free throw attempt or just a quality shot instead of forcing up tough shots that's not really needed in that particular situation. But it cost them the game in some instances because they were never able to regain that offensive punch in overtime. And 87% from the free throw line, 45 rebounds, 27 assists, 6 steals, 3 blocks, 9 turnovers, 24 personal fouls, and 123 points. You got to be a little disappointed if you the Knicks. It's not like they lost against a team that they were supposed to beat. These teams are evenly matched. The Lakers are a team that's hungry. They're trying to get into that play-in tournament and show that they're still competing for a playoff spot. And the Knicks are in the same situation where they're a good team. They are respectable. They play hard. They can really play well off of each other. They play well together, and they well coached. But how far can the Knicks team go? How far are they willing to take this team? It looks like they're going to be in the same situation as the Lakers, a team fighting for relevancy and a team fighting to stay in that play-in tournament, which basically means their first round exit. But that's tough to be, but it's better than where they were last year. And you just want to see them continue to build upon the success that they're having this season. One thing they did get right, they didn't get Donovan Mitchell, but they got a good, perfect fit and Jalen Brunson. And I think that he really was the guy. They talked him up. They felt like he was going to be exactly what he became. And that's an all-star caliber player for them. We seen it in the playoffs that he can get it done. I never questioned that. It just what type of successes you're going to garner getting him. And he ended up showing them that it's going to be instant success and they're going to be a playoff team. And that's something that they was lacking. They needed a little bit more umph. And they was able to get that with Jalen Brunson. Now you don't want to stop here. You want to get another piece to really become serious contenders in the Eastern Conference eventually, something that the Knicks haven't been in about 20, 30 years, which is unfortunate, but is reality. Luckily for us, the Celtics are contenders, the Bucks are contenders, and the Knicks are trying to get on that level. That should be their goal. That's what they should be aiming for, especially because their rivals, the Nets, are in that conversation as pretenders. They're a little bit away from getting to that level too. And then you look at the fact that the Lakers, they were champions a couple seasons ago. All how the mighty has fallen, and now they're trying to get back slowly where they became. They just got to stay healthy. They got to get LeBron and AD healthier for a longer period of time, get more shooting and more creators on that team. And then I think that they'll be right there again as a contender in the West, just because you can say about every team in the Western Conference is contenders, but you know that Denver is playing above everybody else in the West. And then there's teams that, are still finding themselves soul searching a little bit and looking for another piece to get on that level. And then it's just everybody under that. But I still think it's Celtics Bucks, everybody else under. And then we just gonna have to see what these teams do in the trade deadline in the buyout season to try to correct their roster so they can go all in, put the chips in for a championship. Other than that, continue to like, continue to subscribe. Check out my podcast in the description. Like on Facebook to show support. Other than that, thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. We're getting ready for February. Rookie analysis breakdowns, and also you got the rundown coming up. Highly critical acclaimed series that really built this channel and made it what it is. And we also got more hot topic as trades are going to happen and people are going to get signed up. So more content, more variety, more things to discuss. And it's just more fun for me and for you guys. And, that's the whole point, being a content creator. I feel like I did a great job. Now, this year, y'all get more variety than ever. That just makes it more fresh. That just makes it more unique. And this is going to be a special year, I promise. Other than that, see you guys with the Denver Pelicans game later tonight.